Hello there, everybody. Welcome back. We are here today in the Phoenix A321. We're going to say goodbye to Spirit Airlines today. I mean, I have to be honest, I don't have any emotional attachment to Spirit Airlines at all. It's a sad story, you know? I mean, it's just, you know, it's sort of iconic in a way, for two reasons. I mean, it is an airplane you cannot miss, right? That's number one. And number two, let me see, 34 years of operation. Hey, Chris, what's going on? 34 years of operation. They never, ever had an accident. And that's pretty remarkable, by any, by any definition. So, we're here in Fort Lauderdale today. We're gonna head down to St. Maarten if, and this is going to be an if I can manage to fly this airplane. I don't fly the Phoenix all that often, and I haven't flown it in quite a while. So we'll see if we can even manage to get this thing going. Hey, classic Jet Sim pilot, what's going on? So we'll see if we can even get this thing going today. I mean, I'm pretty sure got everything set up properly. But it is definitely a little bit different than what I'm used to, but we'll see here. We will see here. We'll see what we get today. Load sheet is good. I pretty much got everything loaded into the airplane. And so we shall see here. 29908 is our altimeter. And we are on, see, we got Miami Center. Make sure we got ATIS is correct. I don't know if Information Victor, what do we got now? Information Victor 060 at 14 gust and 22. That's a little juicy. Information Victor 29907 now. 060 at 14 gust and 21. So let's see what we got here. All this is good. Yeah, I mean, this is all looking good. That's the approach. Let's see here. Alright, I guess we're just gonna go for it. Alright. We should have done a shared cockpit. You trained on the bus. Oh, man, boy, could I use your help right now. I don't really fly this airplane that much. You know? Let's see, what do we got here fuel-wise? Alright, no center fuel. Alright, so we're gonna go, we'll go turn the pumps on here. External power is on. We'll go APU master switch on. We'll fire it up here. Turn the rotating beacon on. Let us require our humans to sit down. And let's see what we get here. So I haven't, yeah, it's been a long time since I've flown this airplane. And that's right, you are an Airbus guy, aren't you? I forgot about that. So I'm going to pull up a checklist just so I have it probably a good idea. Maybe I have checklists. I may have checklists, but you should always use a checklist anyway, right? Let's go admin checklist. Do I have an A321 checklist? I do not. So that's looking good. Turn the APU bleed on. Let's see. Center fuel pumps go on as well. Got that. Cool, cool, cool. This is gonna be good. You're gonna be very helpful on this one. Dominican Rat, what's going on? Fort Lauderdale, yeah, Tampa to Fort Lauderdale. I figured this is the only one that's appropriate for me, right? So that's what we're doing. Pulling down the old checklist right now so I can do this. So yeah, I mean, I've been sort of used to seeing these guys fly into Princess Juliana the last couple months. I mean, they didn't really start even flying into Princess Juliana until recently. You know, it's only been a few months that they've been flying to St. Maarten. And yeah, I mean, that's definitely going to limit the number of folks flying into St. Maarten, which is a bummer. Still waiting here. Alright, there we go. Now, probably could have done this before I started the flight, but that's alright. So, here we go. Now we go. All that stuff is all good. I got everything set up. Fuel pumps are on. Oxygen's good. Seat belts, ATC clearance. I've got clearance. Flight plan is all set. Let's set our squawk code here. Whoops. Squawk code is 3511. That is done. What else we gotta do here? Oh, we have to turn off Realtor because otherwise we're not gonna be able to fly. It's just going to be a kite. Alright, so we have our departure is all let's see, altimeter is set. We'll go flight directors are on. FCDU heading we're gonna go up to, let's put this up to about 10,000. Alright, that's good. Altimeter transponder on auto now. Set that to auto. And let's see. What else we got going on here? So what are you guys up to? APU bleed is on. Thrust levers are idle. That's all good. Make sure they're working. That is good. It's 2 and up 0. So flaps 2 up 0. Which is good. Let's see here. Parking brake off. Okay, so we're good. So let me reach out to our good friends here at ATC. What do we have here? We've got Miami Center on 132.2. All right, so far so good. Oh, you don't do this? Like, why don't they? Usually you can scroll down through the scroll down through 118 and get to the 130s. 132.2. but you can't apparently with this. B3 burner, I'm doing pretty good. We got some flying to do, which is cool. I actually kind of enjoy flying the A320, even though I don't really know it that well. Or the A321 rather. I think that's kind of a cool
American
airplane.
610 Miami Center.
So. Oh my God, that's right. I forgot they got shot going into Port-au-Prince.
Spirit 3002 Jacksonville Center is offline. Frequency change approved.
I forgot about that. Alright, so we're gonna go. Let's see. How do we get the old. There we go. We'll go parking brake off. Let's come over here, make sure. Make sure all of our ground services are gone here. Alright, and I want to oopsie daisy, I want to come back here to charts. Come on.
Miami Center, JetBlue 1801 is ready to taxi.
So
10 right at Lauderdale.
we are at gate.
JetBlue 1801 Miami Center runway
Golf
10 right. Taxi via Tango 8 Hotel 2 Juliet.
Taxi via Tango 8 Hotel Juliet for runway 10 right. JetBlue 1801.
Alright.
You know 145, we're on the local essence.
Out of 145, roger. Maintain 170 knots till 5 mile final. Contact tower 118.3.
Maintain 170 till 5 mile, correction, 5 mile final. Contact tower 1183, you know 145. Shoot!
Alright, so we're gonna have to wait here a little bit.
That was 201's calling. I heard 2 Charlie, go ahead.
Second and 12,000
Hey, Classic Jet, take it easy. Appreciate it. Good to see you.
2 Charlie, squawk 5134 Ida.
Miami Center, good afternoon, American 2789, climbing via the speed 4,500.
American 2789 Miami Center, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level tree. I'm going to maintain flight level tree 9, sir.
I maintain level 39 is American 2789.
Miami Center, good afternoon. Spirit Wings 100 on the ground at Fort Lauderdale with uniform, ready for push and start.
Spirit 100 Miami Center, squawk mode Charlie.
Let's see here. And Squawk Mode Charlie for Spirit Wings 100.
Cosmic 2501, descend and maintain 3000.
3000, Cosmic 75 feet over.
Spirit 100 pushback, your discretion, advise when ready for taxi.
Push my discretion, advise ready for taxi, Spirit Wings 100. Alright, so let's see. That is off. We're gonna need to push. I guess it does matter. We should want to push facing left, right? So
72 Charlie, radar contact 22 miles west of the Nassau VOR. Direct Nico, climb and maintain flight level 240.
240, 72,000.
We don't really have a lot of room here. Alright, let's go.
Rate 3 Mike Lima approved as requested.
Alright, cool.
5295 Mike, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Yeah, that was kind of what I figured we were going to have to do there.
Airbus
Oopsie.
Miami Center, JetBlue 1801, hold short of runway 10 right, ready.
All right.
W1801, wind 05014, gust 22, RNAV elbow, runway 10 right, cliff takeoff.
So far, so good, ladies and gentlemen. Fly-by-wire is pretty sweet. I mean, that's a pretty impressive. Pretty impressive, you know, operation.
W2761, frequency change approved.
All right, looking good so far. EGT is just coming up.
2501, turn right heading 360 vectors to final.
Right heading 360 vectors to final, cosmic 2505.
Coast Guard 6551, wind 060 at 11, runway 9 left, clear to land.
Alright, looking good there. Can turn that off.
That's Roger, helicopter. Approach to the ramp, your discretion. No traffic should be there.
Set that. Now we can set this to taxi. And
I'm ready to be Mike Lima, squawk, VFR frequency
cool.
change to advise you.
I think we're pretty good here. Let's go flaps 2. And let's just get a quick look at the old checklist here. Nose light for taxi
runway 36, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 4.
TCAS above. Transponder TCAS is set to above. That's good. What else we got?
I was like 2501. Continue right turn heading 060.
Right.
Intercept the localizer.
I think we were looking pretty good, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what we get for a taxi instruction here.
American 610, Miami Center.
No, that's not what I wanted.
Sun 56. So are you able to do a quick mission for me?
Sorry, second, James 56.
Are you able to do a quick mission for me?
Yeah, bring it on.
Okay, so I got an aircraft on advisory. He's contacted me via text, but he doesn't want to join the frequency. Actually disregard supervisors on him.
Alright, Roger.
Alright, so let's see, we're probably gonna get maybe Tango 7 Hotel 5. It's kind of
Canada 1373, Miami
questionable.
Center,
I guess we'll see, right?
6634.
So let's see what he gives us. Miami Center, Spirit Wings 100, we're ready for taxi.
The localizer cosmic 250.
Roger, Cosmic 2501, maintain 3000 till established, cleared ILS runway 9.
3000 till established, clear for the ILS runway 9 cosmic 250.
W1801, radar contact, climb and maintain 16, crash. Climb and maintain flight level 370, that'll be your final.
Climb maintain flight level 370, JetBlue 1801.
Come on, baby.
Air Canada 1373, radar contact approximately 120 miles west of the, not the QS VOR, the Lee County VOR, flight level 390 left.
I'm guessing Tango 7 Quebec Juliet is what I'm gonna get. I'm not getting anything right now.
Departure American 1260 via the SID 2300.
American 1260 Miami Center, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 370.
370 American 1260.
Miami Center, Spirit Wings 100, ready for taxi.
Point trace, yeah.
Tower, Victor 5016.
Was there someone else besides Stefan?
Yeah, Miami American, or Spirit Wings 100, ready for taxi.
Spirit 100, runway 10 right, taxi via Tango 7, Quebec Juliet.
Tango 7, Quebec Juliet for 10 right, Spirit 100. How
Jet 1801, I just noticed cloud maintain flight level 8.
so we got our first left straight out and then left on Quebec. Okay. Alright. Let's get matriculating here. We're going to set auto brake
956,
to
you
max.
parking up at northeast base?
Affirm, northeast space. Follow Giant.
956, roger, expect ILS runway 8, right?
Expect ILS is right. Giant 56, thank you.
Escort 6551, roger, you have a good one. Legion 1060, wind 0606, fly runway heading, runway 36, cliff takeoff.
Why is it flashing speed brake at me?
American 610, Miami Center, yep.
Miami Center, good afternoon. Southwest 2499 with you, flight level 400.
American 610, future reference, please join my frequency whenever you get the contact. 1050 at 14, gust 22, runway 10 left, clear to land. Sorry, who else is calling?
Southwest 2499, check with you, flight level 400.
That was 2499 Miami Center, radar contact book. Frontier Flight 3570, Jack Center is offline, frequency change approved.
Alright. Hey Arachnus, what's going on? Blue Starline, how you doing? We are heading out of Fort Lauderdale right now. With any luck.
Agent 1060 radar contact, turn left heading 270, climb and maintain 12,000.
I don't really like these engines. They got that weird, like, you know, it's not an N1 percentage. It's whatever the heck that is.
72 Charlie Charlie, descend via the Bison 2 arrival. Miami's landing east altimeter 2998.
And we're Juliet all the way down.
W1801, climb and maintain flight level 38, sir.
This should be a pretty cool departure.
JetBlue 1801, center.
JetBlue 1801.
W1801, climb and maintain flight level 380. I didn't realize you were going along the Q77 there.
Climb maintain flight level 380.
Okay.
It's been a day.
let's see here.
I'm a 7-2 Charlie Charlie coming up on top of the fence.
72 Charlie Charlie, you missed the first call. Descend via device to arrival. Miami landing east, altimeter 2997.
My bad. Via the white stool, landing the copy altimeter. 7
Alright, no lights, that's good. Trim is set.
Agent 1060, you good over there?
Now, let's pull up the departure chart here.
There's a left heading 270 on departure. For now, turn left direct Seeksang, climb and maintain flight level 210.
I always like flying out of Fort Lauderdale. It's a cool
2499,
airport.
descend via the Captain 3 arrival. Palm Beach landing east, altimeter 29, Christian, altimeter 3000.
Alright, descend via the Captain 3 arrival. We have 30 for
Okay. Miami Center, Spirit 100. We are holding short 10 right, ready for departure.
610, taxi to ramp via Bravo. Spirit 100, wind 070 at 12, gust 22, RNAV, flips runway 10 right, clear for takeoff.
10 right, clear for takeoff, Spirit 100. Okay, final course is looking clear as much as we can tell. This is a cool scenery too. I have a feeling it's gonna be a fun departure. 10 right is confirmed.
American 2789, Havana Center is offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, yeah.
What's your dark side? American 2789, shit.
Alright. Heading indicator checks with the runway number. EGTs are stabilized. SRS runway green, bottle
American
throttle blue.
2101, that's approved, let me know when you're back.
100. Look at this upslope on the runway, wow. Nice launching pad. Alright. That's kind of a weird launch there. Alright, positive rated climb gears coming up. Pretty much a straight out departure.
56, descend and maintain 3000.
Can maintain 3000, Giant.
Number 72, Charlie Charlie, 520, have India on board, expect ILS runway 8 right.
Flaps 1.
Roger that, can we get a request for 8 left?
No, this is
Charlie Charlie,
fun.
expect RNAV runway 8 left.
Looking now 8 left, Charlie Charlie.
This is fun. Aren't you guys having fun? We're gonna hand fly this for a while.
95 Tango, Miami Center, squawk 4532.
Although my... I say that looks like it's frozen, but I guess it's not. So, man, this is pretty cool.
We're 395 Tango radar contact, position our support above. We're at 100 radar contact, climb and maintain fly level tree, 0 sail.
Spirit 100, we're climbing through 4,000 right now. Alright, he said, I believe, 300. Whoops. How cool is this weather? Alright. Still hand flying. Get to it. Oh, that's right. Weather radar is working, isn't it? I forgot about that.
Conventional aircraft, consecutive segment 4 tree echo valid until 1955 Zulu between Florida and coastal waters. Area of embedded thunderstorms moving northeast, tops to flight level 280. More information available on flight service station.
Cool. I gotta figure out how to turn the radar. Okay, well, I mean, are we gonna have any more fun, or are we sort of out of the weather? If we're out of the weather, then I'm gonna go, yeah. We're out of the weather, so. That was a fun departure, though. I tell you, the Airbus is a lot less work on departure. That's for sure.
56, turn right heading 360, descend and maintain 2,500 vectors to final.
Let's see, throttle
Right,
climb.
360, descend 2,500 vectors to final, June.
Yeah, I didn't have me old,
American 395.
I didn't have any weather radar on, did I? I don't even know how to use it, so it doesn't really make a whole lot of difference. But, little farewell on Spirit trip. Las Vegas to LA, and then LA to VCV is that, VCV is that Cleveland? Or no?
Aircraft requesting push report Lauderdale. The ramp is uncontrolled. All taxi.
Is that Fort Lauderdale or no? Or Cleveland? You think Cleveland or Cincinnati is KBK? Let's go up top here. We'll turn our lights off.
56, 3 miles from Copra, turn right heading 050, maintain 2,500 till established on the
Let's see if we
localizer.
can turn the seatbelt signs off here.
Right, 050, maintain 2,500 to establish island.
Somebody was saying that the clouds look bad. I'm sorry, these clouds look fantastic. Does anybody disagree that these clouds look really good? Because I think they look great. Weather radar is the assist switch bottom left of center pedestal. Yeah, it's what I...
56 at Copra, contact tower 118.3.
Oh, look at that!
James.
I have to admit, that's actually pretty darn cool. That's actually pretty darn cool. So it looks like south of us we got some... But then there's all like the tilt. I'm gonna have to learn this now. Gain and tilt, right? So we probably... I mean, everything's below us now anyway, but I still want to be able to see it. That's still cool stuff. The storage scrappy. You know what's crazy? I saw on the gram of instantaneousness yesterday is a pro pilot guy that I follow. He was saying they are literally scrapping A321s that were delivered in like September of 2025 because apparently the parts are now worth more than the freaking airplane. S44D75 Spirit Airlines is done. They ceased operations Saturday, I believe. Crazy.
1721 Miami Center, the afternoon squad 4571.
Yeah, RIP. So this is what I love about the Fort Lauderdale departure.
4571, 4571.
It's just a prettier departure than Miami, because you get these kind of cool overflights over the Bahamas, which are really pretty neat.
Very good.
He's probably calling me and I'm not paying any attention. It's just crazy that they're scrapping like brand new airplanes. But that's
Air Canada,
right.
1373 Jackson
I read about
Center,
those engine
line
issues.
frequency change to cruise 10.
So landing gears
Okay,
up,
133, that's fine.
climb, flaps are up, autopilot is required, ground spoilers. Oh, that's my trick. How cool is that for a view? You know what? I liked it. I actually liked this plane, I have to admit. Oh man, from Florida to the Boneyard. That must be sad. You imagine getting that phone call from HR? Hey, we got one more flight for you. That is tough. You know, aviation is such a brutal industry. There's a guy I used to follow on Instagram who, well, on YouTube and Instagram, and then he started getting a little wacky, so I don't follow him anymore. But anyway, he was flying for Spirit until a year and a half ago, and then he jumped ship to United. Oh, it's not Spirit pilots that operate those, so it's just probably just contract pilots, right? Yeah, I suppose I guess Spirit wouldn't operate those because there's no Spirit to operate them, right? There's QNH, so that. There we go. So we have let's see. Let's see. Yeah, so we'll see if we can get
W1801 contact Jacksonville Center on 135.922.
Over to Jackson.
okay, bleeds are good. Pressures are good. Electrics are good. Hydraulics are good.
1260, get about 10 minutes out of flight deck.
American 1260. Yeah, that's fine. Let me know when you're back.
Will do.
Southwest 1721, radar contact, flight level 360, approximately 150 miles east of the Provo and Cialis VOR.
Classic rock and roll. Spirit in the sky.
72 Charlie Charlie, descend and maintain 2000.
How funny is that?
2007, Charlie Charlie.
88 Express 021 on the guard. Advise you contact Miami Center on 132.2.
Alright, what do we got here? Oh, there's
Of the
somebody.
2499 advise, can you have Yankee on board at Palm Beach? Expect ILS runway 10 left.
I have a feeling there's more than
We have
one.
Yankee, and we'll expect the ILS one. Time up for something.
More than one Spirit Wings tribute flight going on today.
Miami Center, Bahamas, 291.
Bahamas 291, Miami Center, squawk 5106.
5106.
Miami Center, that is 1437 Lauderdale, ready for taxi.
Let's see here.
Miami Center, Canadian Express 021. We're with you. Sorry about that. We were stepped away for a few minutes.
Express 021, Miami Center, all good, squawk 1471. Out of 1432, runway 10 left, taxi via Charlie.
Taxi via Charlie, 10 left, status 13.
Miami Center, Spirit Wings 100. Climb to 25.5 for flight level 300. Can I get 350, please?
Sir, 100, climb and maintain flight level 350.
I maintain 350, Spirit Wings 100.
Canadian Express 021, radar contact 28 miles east of the Orlando vortex. Flight
so,
level 3
got my,
40. Are you able to flight level 3 sir?
We can take flight level 350, yes. We were just waiting for to talk to you before that.
Express 021, roger. Climb and maintain flight level 350.
Up to 350,
Okay,
Canadian
on the
Express.
little cheats, so I
too
don't
well.
have that message anymore.
Thomas 291, radar contact approximately 30 miles northeast, northwest of the Nassau VOR. Climb and maintain flight level 200.
Up to 200 miles today.
Alright.
Depart to Airport to block 153. Good afternoon, sir.
And really, we could go
Number
370.
72, Charlie Charlie, turn right, heading 360, vectors final.
260, November 72, Charlie Charlie.
Yeah, 350 is better.
Sierra Foxtrot 153, radar contact, stay altitude.
So,
To 3000 feet, sir, to 5,000 feet.
Sierra Foxtrot 153, roger. Direct, bongos, climb and maintain 6,000.
tell me this isn't freaking beautiful.
One
man.
more, please.
Sierra Foxtrot 153, cleared. Direct, bongos. Clear, first climb and maintain 6,000.
6,000.
So we got a little bit of a flight here today. We're going to be about. What do we got? What do we got? About 3 hours.
72 Charlie Charlie, 3 miles from bike up, turn right heading 050, maintain 2000 still established on the final approach course, cleared RNAV runway 8 left.
050 on the heading, clear for the now, 8 left, 72 Charlie Charlie.
Let's see here, what we got? Yeah. So I got 2 hours and 23 minutes left. Is that true? That's a long flight.
Good afternoon, Miami Center, American 2496 with you, flight level 340, and just request that for 5 to 10 minutes, if possible.
2496 Miami Center, it's approved, let me know your bet.
Different, thank you, American 349.
Or is that 223 total? I missed the Prague. I missed the Prague
72 Charlie,
page.
verify you're on the approach course for 8 left.
Oh shoot, yeah, sorry.
Well, we do have a 55 knot tailwind.
72
Look at that
Charlie,
ground
verifying.
speed.
So over Cassidy, contact tower 18.3.
Over Cassidy, contact the tower, yeah.
Look at that ground speed in the climb.
Allegiant 1060 cross.
Marcus, I do not use frame gen.
US landing east altimeter 2996.
Quick cross BB cross at 10,000 and
I don't use frame gen, and I know what you mean. Like it is smoother with it on, but I'm bad enough at landing airplanes to begin with. The thing about frame gen, look at this. Oh,
1432, roger.
Killing me.
For future reference, make sure you go full length unless you request intersection departure. Wind 070 at 12.22, RNAV Marley, runway 10 left after
see
Bravo
what's
2,
crazy about this weather is
Sorry about that.
when you really fly this in real life, this is what it looks like. There are these little puffy cumulus clouds all over the place around here. And prior to today, in the sim, like I never remember seeing all this. And now it's like all there. Because this is what it looks like. There's just cumulus clouds everywhere. Hopefully I am on my... Looks like I'm sort of off my route here. But there's cumulus clouds everywhere. These little buildups in the Caribbean.
72 Charlie, contact tower.
Looks awesome. A lot of people have been complaining about the weather the last couple of days in the sim. I think it looks fantastic. 2028 rather. What we got now?
For 1442, contact
So, about
Jack
2
Center
hours.
on 135.902.
Well, anyway, no, I don't use frame gen. Just because I prefer the kind of the fine control, the aircraft control.
May you know when you're back. Spirit 1442, Jack Center 135.902.
Boy, this sim is looking really good. I mean, this sim just looks awesome. We got contrails, we got low-level cumulus buildups. Scenery is unbelievable. People ask me why I don't try, or have I tried whatchamacallit, X-Plane, and would I try X-Plane? Why would I not do what I'm doing right now? I guess that's my question. Why would I not do what I'm doing right now? Is my question. So, but my recollection of flying over these over the Bahamas like this is it was always pretty clear. Like you never really saw these low-level cumulus clouds like this, and it's just fantastic. I'll show. Let's see.
Good afternoon, Delta 147 Kitty, flight level 3 Delta.
The 147 Miami Center, Roger. Out at 1432, radar contact, stay altitude.
So this is where we are right
1432
now.
climbing 5 down. Via 50.
At 1432, Roger. Climb and maintain flight level 350. Just verify you're flying the Felix 2 departure.
Yeah, we're flying
A little bit behind. A little bit behind schedule here.
1430.
Roger. I'm showing you at least 20 miles off course. When able, direct Felix.
Direct Helix.
Yeah, just make sure you're flying the SID as it's published. Try not to go off course the best you can.
So, yeah, there we go. That's at St. Martin too. I recognize the hotels back there. Kind of a bummer.
1432.
There's another Spirit Wings on the way. On the way back.
We're back.
Roger. So United 1432 for an hour, turn right heading 100.
There's a little bit
Turn
of
right,
that same traffic. We're top of Nassau right now, I do believe.
1060, expect R9 runway 9. Check.
Nassau just off our right wing.
Southwest 2499, turn left heading 180, descend and maintain 3000, vectors to final.
Left 180 down to 3000 for Southwest 2499.
Let's see if there's anything we have to do here in the cruise checklist. Sunshades as required. Okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good. The other thing I love is this Cirrus layer nowadays.
American 1260 back to flight deck.
Look back. Legion 1060, direct jet cleared R9 runway 9.
Can you repeat the direct for Allegiant 1060?
There's got to be a Spirit.
Check that's on the approach. Cleared R9
There's got to be a
runway
Spirit VA. I wonder what the Spirit VA is feeling like right now. They're probably pretty bummed.
Miami Center, American 2496 on back.
Direct jet, sorry, Allegiant 1060, can clear for the RNAV 09.
So I think we have ATC down in St. Martin, which is a pretty good sign.
Down at 1432, when able to direct Felix.
Felix.
Pretty good sign. Be able to hopefully get some coverage as we go on down. I'm going to check that sim radar because he hasn't handed me off yet.
2849.
Even though
Miami
Volanta is
Center,
showing me
runway
out of his
10
coverage.
right, Activia Tango 6, Quebec, Juliet.
They must have just renamed this airport. That's interesting. Never noticed that. Let's take a look at, let's see here.
Thomas 291, you bet.
Take a look at Prince. Look at Juliana. Look at all the traffic. We've got some traffic down here. Wow. What do we got?
Miami Center, American 2496, we have information. Thank you.
A321.
2496, Roger.
Twin Otter.
That was 2499. Thanks for joining, localizer.
Twin Otter.
Maintain 3000, still established. Third ILS runway 10 left.
No idea. What else we got? A320. This looks like a. That is an E145. That's a great
radar
plane.
contact. Climb and maintain flight level 37, sir.
Another A320. What do we got holding short here? Oh, we got some Germans out there. Let's see.
Southwest 2499. Before I forget, 10 at 16.25, runway 10 left, total in.
So I have 104 flights into St. Martin. My guess is I probably actually have a lot more than that.
91 center back. American 2496, send via the Captain 3 arrival, Palm Beach landing
So let's
east
have a look
altimeter
here.
2300.
I descend by the Captain 3 arrival.
He's probably
Palm Beach
called
landing
me like
east
8
altimeter
times.
300 for American
I'm just not
2498.
listening. No, he's got coverage out here.
2496.
This is the weird thing is VATSIM, the coverage on Volanta doesn't always match what's on VATSIM radar. So right here it shows coverage ending right there, but on VATSIM radar it shows coverage all the way down to basically just north of, basically I think Calto is where it cuts off. I mean,
Miami Center, good afternoon, Delta
Let's
149
see.
KB at flight level 370.
I want to see if this will show VATSIM
Delta
radar.
149, Miami Center.
There we go, there's VATSIM radar. So there's my, look at this, some nasty weather up here. It's unbelievable to me how realistic this stuff is. I mean, you get all the weather, all the ATC coverage. That's me right here. On me way.
American 395, descend via the Bonefish 3 arrival, Miami
Oh, we
landing
got
east
a whole
altimeter
host of
2997.
traffic coming out there.
Okay, 2997, descend via the Bonefish 3 landing east. And we do have Juliet. And if
We
we
get
can
all
get
this
a
traffic
right for
coming out of
parking,
Juliana. That's really cool.
American 395, you can plan it right.
Thank you.
And then we got, who do we got here? Okay, that's the guy coming up. So I like me some VATSIM radar. That's pretty cool stuff.
Thomas 299, welcome back. Send via the OLOS 3 arrival, Fort Lauderdale landing east altimeter 2998.
So when I do this flight in real life, what I like doing is I like looking and picking out all these these are little airports, little runways. I don't know if they're airports, but there's little runways on all these islands as you
122
go
Papa
down.
Charlie, Miami Center, clear to the
And I love watching
Petersburg
this.
Clearwater Airport via radar vectors wellies unfiled. Maintain 4,000, expect 12,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure with me, squawk 427.
They shut down the Spirit VA? No. Did they really? That would be really, I would be really kind of disappointed if that were the case.
122 Papa Charlie.
Araxius, I really do not understand the bickering in the sim community about one sim versus another and which is better.
The Boca altimeter 2.
You know what? I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. It is personal preference. It's just
calling a harder frontier.
Frontier flight 1232 is ready to taxi at Palm Beach.
And Center Spirit Wing 2462, spot 11, holding short of Tango on Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood. First taxi runway 10 left with the
got more Spirit Wings
Frontier
going out.
1234 Miami Center, runway 10 left, taxi via Charlie, cross runway 14.
10 left, taxi at Charlie, cross runway 14. Frontier plane,
Spirit 2462 Miami Center, runway 10 left, taxi via Tango 5 Charlie.
Tango Tango 5 Charlie, Spirit Wing 2462, runway 10 left.
Araxius, I totally agree with you, and I also think just generally speaking, the amount of like argument, you know, kind of going on in the sim community is all nonsense. I totally agree.
12 gust 22 RNAV Calypso, runway 10 right, clear for takeoff.
My only thing about trying, and I know people who use both, But like, I just don't have the time to learn I just don't. It takes a lot of time to learn how to use them.
American 2472,
You know?
San Juan Center is offline.
And I
Radar
just
service
don't have
terminated.
the
Frequency
time.
change approved, yeah.
Frequency change approved. American 2472. Thank you, sir. Good day.
I just don't have the time to learn another sim. I tried like X-Plane 10, I think it must have been years ago, and it was just confusing. I just gave up.
Caribbean 481 Miami Center, Squawk Mode Charlie.
Hey Bob, what's going on? I can't believe this shut the VA down. That's crazy. That's really sort of disappointing.
Caribbean 481 runway 10 left, taxi via Charlie.
Yeah, Marcus having to buy stuff for both sims, right? I mean, it's enough to spend all your money on one sim. You know. I love this page in the Airbus.
Push at 4201 Miami Center, Airbus.
We got fuels balanced. Well, that's what we should have done. We should have. Flight log. What did we just pass?
2499, welcome. Taxi ramp via Charlie Bravo if you need
Wisset.
it.
Charlie Bravo.
Just past Wisset. They did a really nice job of this layout on this page.
Allegiance
So
1060, wind
have 20.
0408, runway 9 clear to land.
Let's see. Yeah, 19720. Okay, we're good on fuel. We're good on fuel.
Runway 2 Papa Charlie, runway
Yeah, I thought the same, Chris.
Bravo.
I thought the same. That I've seen X-Plane. I've like looked a little bit, and X-Plane does seem to be rather expensive. Look at our ground speed right now, 490, 498. It's a pretty good clip we're going at right now. That is a pretty good clip.
JetBlue 2849, radar contact, stay up.
It's
JetBlue 2849, climb and maintain flight level tree 7, sir. Frontier 1234, wind 0016, gust 25, RNAV smuggler, runway 10 left, clear for takeoff.
I forgot that I set up these views. This is pretty cool. Howdy. Those are cirrus clouds. Those are ice crystals up there. See all these little. See that? All of my flights when I go down to the islands in real life is just all these pictures of these different islands, and you can see all these. That's a little runway right there. And let's see which runway that is. That is Arthurstown. This is not. I was gonna say this can't be the Turks yet. No way. So there's Arthurstown, and then
MI Center.
actually right under there is another airport.
Just request to step away for about 5 minutes if possible.
American 2496.
So
yeah.
yeah, the Zebo is really good. No,
From next. Miami Center.
I have a buddy who flies the Zebo a lot. Why am I in alt cruise? Okay, good.
Caribbean 1820,
Somewhere in
Miami
New
Center,
York. Born in
runway
Bethpage. I know where
10
Bethpage is.
Right, taxi via Tango 8 Hotel 1, Juliet.
Poughkeepsie. I was born near Poughkeepsie, actually. Believe it or not. I was born in Rhinebeck.
Helicopter on frequency, standby 1, controller briefing in progress.
Where in California are you, B3? So, let's see here. I should have...
Miami Center, November 55 Romeo, 1600, timing to...
The one downside to
Stand by.
the one downside to not being in an actual airplane is I can't get lunch delivered. I'm sort of hungry right now. Zivo's good, constant development. If you don't mind the regular updates, yeah. I mean, it's sort of open source, right?
Heard 55 Romeo attempting to call.
Yes, Miami Center, November 55 Romeo, we are at 2000 feet on route to Fort Lauderdale.
55 Romeo, Miami Center, radar contact, join the shoreline northbound, the Lauderdale altimeter 29997.
Altimeter 29997 and go northbound shoreline.
Sierra Foxtrot 153, why are you descending? Climb and maintain 6000.
Why are you doing that?
Sierra Foxtrot 153, Miami Center.
Blue oyster color from Long Island. Yeah, they are. So
why are you descending? I see you descending through 4,700 right now.
ATC is sort of like the same in real life.
395 advised when you have Juliet on board, expect ILS runway 12.
Sorry, you're blocking me.
American 395 advised when you have Juliet, expect ILS runway 12.
Clouds are looking awesome in this version of the sim.
Oh, that's right. Expect ILS 8 right.
Okay, let's say right. What's the first part of it?
Clouds are looking
Advised when you
absolutely
have Juliet
awesome.
on board.
Yeah, we do have Juliet.
Thomas 291 advised when you have X-ray at Fort Lauderdale, expect ILS runway 10 left.
Surprised there's not more kind of things like this going on, you know? More traffic, more speed links traffic.
IFR QS2, is it? Exec Jet 809, roger, clearance on and press standby 1.
American 1260, space, clear reach 13. Private center, frontier place, closest, third hit, low level 10.
American 1260 cross, solely at flight level 70.
I almost, I love being on VATSIM, but it's almost sometimes...
Roger, solely at flight level 70. United,
it's almost sometimes overwhelming because you can't really... You can't really,
3 airplanes at once. Give me a minute, everyone.
kind of chat, you know?
Who's the aircraft calling in the air? Is the Delta 1355? Did you check in at all?
No, not yet. I'm just waiting Delta 1355.
Yeah, well, it's been called you. Delta 1355, your radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Climb maintain 340, Delta 1355.
Okay, once again, everyone, give me just a minute. I'm trying to clean up things in the air. Frontier 1234, your radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 200.
Maintain flight level 200.
Aircraft at Fort Lauderdale, Spirit 2462, wind 0907, RNAV Marley, runway 10 left, clear for takeoff. Spirit 1820, runway 10 right, line up wait. It'll be about 90 seconds for traffic departing on the north complex.
Oh,
Dominican 45.
Something rather funny right now.
PDC a while ago.
The other one is Eval.
Verify you have that for me. It should be a news and ACARS message.
The other one is Eval, IVAO. I'm not really sure what Eval is all about, to be honest.
1060
I mean,
to Key West, taxi to Rampy Alpha.
It's the same thing, obviously, but it just seems a little.
I'm Center Maarten 4496 on
What's that? Caribbean 481, runway 10 left, line of wait, expect 90 seconds or longer.
Yeah, well, that's a little better. I'm not familiar with Blue Oyster. I mean, I know the name Blue Oyster Cult, but I don't really know them at all.
So 65 Heavy Miami to center radar contact, climb and maintain 16,000.
He's got a lot going on today, though.
Spirit 1820, wind 0907, RNAV Calypso, runway 10 right, clear for takeoff.
What's kind of crazy is he's got all the like kind of the local traffic in addition to the
Spirit 2462 radar contact, climb and maintain
traffic.
5,000. Hey, firm, if it's the top-down airport and there's no one online, PCC is center, I'm control.
What do we got going on here? We've got 2026. We've got another.
5 Romeo, turn westbound, enter right downwind, runway 10 right. American 2101, cross. 5 Romeo, turn westbound.
What is our system?
American 2101, descend and maintain flight level 270.
We didn't have a delay of more than 20 minutes, so we're good.
FX 1461, Miami Center off. Spirit 1820, Miami Center, radar contact, climb and maintain 4,000.
I do miss the, I like the Boeing pages better.
So 65,
more information.
Maintain flight level 310.
Maintain 310.
Sure would be a bummer to be able to do this for a living and then have somebody take it away from you.
Union 5555, Miami Center, yep. Union Express Sierra 21, leaving airspace to the south, Savannah Center, top line, frequency change approved, yeah.
Avenue 1, Canadian Express 021.
2.
Let me see. Oh, it's more relaxed than VATSIM? Gotcha. Pilot Edge is another one. Pilot Edge is a really... Pilot Edge is...
5 Romeo, enter right downwind, runway 10 right.
So Pilot Edge has actual... They're like actual air traffic controllers. The only thing about Pilot Edge...
2462, climb and maintain flight level tree 70.
Is that the... it's geographically somewhat limited. You know, it's not as much... it's only basically the East Coast... or West Coast of the United States.
Number 395 Tango, cross surfing at 8,000. The Witham altimeter 3000.
This is what I do the entire flight down to Princess Juliana, by the way. I just stare out the window. That's all I do is just stare out the window.
Again, 41, 1090 at 7, RNAV, Marley, runway 10 left, clear for takeoff. We're at 1820, I told you 4,000, let's make sure you stop at 4,000, just due to traffic overhead. Climb and maintain flight level 370.
Climb in 70.
Whoops.
55 Romeo, 1090 at 7, runway 10 right, clear to land.
Coming up on what? What is this? Savannah Key. Look at all the airports around here. It's crazy.
I gave you 4,000.
Say again, please.
I'm looking at all the
your
airports.
initial I gave you 4,000. Did you see an airplane overhead? I don't know if you can see in the slides there.
Roger.
Southwest?
Brewing Peak.
Yeah, there's an arrival stream that'll come through right on the departure end of the runways. So
he's
they
getting
pretty
ready
much
for the
stopped at 6,000. So if I gave you, like, say 6,000 as well, bad things would happen.
Oh, sorry.
Maybe center half a jet 470.
Alpha Jet 71, Miami Center, welcome. Executive 809, I'm just going to go ahead and send you a PDC. You can give me a call whenever you're ready for taxi.
Yeah, so we're starting to get sort of down towards the Turks and Caicos. Another beautiful part of the world.
55 Romeo, taxi to ramp via Juliet, Quebec.
I sort of feel like in the Airbus there's even less to do than there is in the Boeing. I mean, you know, there's not really a whole heck of a lot to do during cruise.
Okay.
But
Alert, Spirit 1820, descend and maintain 1010,000.
There's just nothing to do in this airplane and cruise. You just kind of sit here.
The 65 traffic off to your 12 o'clock, 1 mile, advise you climb immediately.
1854.
Yeah, we just told them and
Another hour to top of the descent.
Under JetBlue 2849, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Climb and maintain 30, JetBlue.
Turbine 41, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 390. Frontier 1234, cross the D side at 11,000. Tampa landing north altimeter to Christian. Tampa altimeter 3001.
Crooked Island. That's a good name. Got traffic coming up.
We just cleared that traffic from the TCAS, so we can't climb any further. This thing is just 5 minutes.
Alright. Spirit 1820,
Did you
climb
see
and maintain
that?
flight level 370.
Climbing 7.
Sierra Foxtrot 153, contact Tampa approach on 119.9er.
Did you guys see that when I just came back into the cockpit? That was bizarre. Hey Andrew, what's going on?
Delta
Not a whole heck of a lot right now.
Center is offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Just sort of staring out the window.
Bahamas 291, turn left heading 180,
Starting
descend and maintain
to,
3000.
I think we're starting to oscillate here a little bit. There was when we came into the cockpit, there like all the instruments were like wiggling all over the place.
American 2496, working on a turn, left heading 130, intercept localizer.
Look at that. What on earth?
Dominican 2101, did you change our position?
American 2101, frequency change approved.
Huh.
Yeah, approved for Dominican 2101. Good day.
And American 1260 with request.
This is interesting.
Yeah, it looks like we're at 10,000 now. We're on a just direct heading vector here. Do you want us to go direct Benos for the RNAV 10 and we can hold up Benos until reaching 2,000?
I can 1260, that'll be...
So I can tell you that the autopilot was fighting whatever this is because...
Oh, roger that.
Whoa.
There's that can get you towards that meta, as you said. American 1260, what was the fix you were looking at?
I was Benos. We just crossed Soli. It'd be for the RNAV 10.
Very easy backup.
Yeah, what's spelling on that?
Very easy backup.
Bravo Echo November Oscar Sierra.
American 1260, correct Benos, hold it Benos, still you're alone.
You gotta come up, if you get in a descent like that, you gotta come back up very, very gently, otherwise you rip the wings off.
No further ATC is available, monitor advisory soon.
Roger, we'll go to CTAF at 1260 next week.
Yeah. Center Spirit Wings 100, we just had a little bit of a control malfunction, but we seem to be squared away here, but I think I'm below my assigned altitude right now.
For 100, yeah, it looks like it's unable to climb and maintain flight level 350.
Wilco, Spirit Wings 100, just might need a second to get squared away here.
Okay.
I know what's going on.
American 2496, 2496, 8 miles from the final approach fix, maintain 4,000 till established, cleared ILS runway 10 left. Yeah, aircraft calling Stembo and I'm pretty busy right now. French 743, report time crossing Snaggy.
Estimating Snaggy at 1909.
Roger. Now to 1434, contact Jacksonville Center, 135.902.
Alright, so I think we're...
Now to 1432, Jack Center, 135.902.
I think we're back. Oh. Alright. Spirit operations
Yeah, go ahead. Let me know.
are indeed over. So I just updated this plane right before this flight.
Oh, Roger. Thanks for letting me know.
So whatever it is, I'm gonna have to live with it.
Miami Center, welcome.
There's
Just
another little airport
2049, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Can you clear that while the plane is flying, or no? I'm guessing no, but maybe I'm wrong.
Simply 2849, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Climb and maintain 370, yeah, please.
Such a cool view.
American
Okay,
395, turn left heading 120, descend and maintain 3000.
So I can't do it in flight. Which makes sense.
American 395, turn left heading 110, descend and maintain 3000.
Turks and Caicos coming up here. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that, right?
American 2496, 1070 at 1 tree, gust 26, runway 10 left, clear to land. Frontier at 1234, contact Tampa approach 119.9er. Frontier 1234, Miami. Frontier 1234, Tampa approach 119.9er. FedEx 1461, descend via the Prox 5 arrival. Miami is landing east, altimeter 2996.
That's Providenciales straight ahead of us.
Papa Jet 71, descend and maintain flight level 330. American 395, intercept localizer. United 144, Miami Center, yep. And a 144 Miami Center, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 310.
Still got a ways to go before we have to go until Calto, until we're out of his coverage. We've got another, what, half hour?
Executive 809, runway 9er, attack TV Alpha. American 395, 5 miles from Cobra, maintain 3000 until established. Cleared ILS runway right.
Another little airport. I love these little airports in the islands going along.
Contact tower 118.3. Delta 149, I see you're 1,000 feet above. Did you step climb?
Yes, sir. Delta 149.
Yes, I step climbed without talking.
Okay, for future reference, don't step unless you request it with me. For now, maintain flight level trade, sir. Just make sure you make the request with centers next time.
Can you read for Delta 149 heavy? And sorry for the...
Yeah, so you cannot climb or descend without making the request. I will also need you at an odd altitude for your route down to Santiago. I need you at either flight level 370 or I can climb you to flight level 390.
Yes, 370 is okay for Delta 149. Sorry.
Delta 149, roger. Descend and maintain flight level 370.
Descend and maintain flight level 370, Delta 149.
That was 201, United 278 Miami Center. Who else was checking in? 3315 Miami Center, radar contact, climb and maintain 16,000. I'll fire in a moment. Number 126 Hotel Romeo, descend via the Tiki 4 arrival, Fort Lauderdale, landing east, altimeter 2996.
Got the RNAV. No, Andrew, in a GA airplane, you're almost always going to be really nose up trim for landing, like really nose up trim for landing. That's why if you're doing touch and goes, always make sure to check your trim on the ground before you give power, because
0509er on departure, flighting 360, runway 9er, cliff takeoff.
Because as you pull power back, you're gonna lose lift, and you need to pull the nose up to.
Country 743, leaving airspace to the east, New York Oceanic offline, squawk 2000, frequency change cruise.
You got to pull the nose up to arrest your descent, as it were. So yeah, you're gonna be landing with a lot of nose up trim in a GA plane.
395 Tango, descend and maintain 2000.
That's that's also why if you have to do a go around.
149, leaving airspace to the south, frequency change cruise.
Frequency change cruise, Delta 149. Thank you. Good afternoon.
If you have to do a go around in a GA plane, a lot of times you got to shove the yoke forward, because with the flaps and the trim, you're going to be really nose up. Like some airplanes, like any 172, 182 with 40 degrees of flaps, they actually tell you don't do go arounds with 40 degrees of flaps.
If you like, you can expect visual runway, runway 12.
Turks and Caicos.
Attic 184, Miami Center, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 380.
That's the main airport right over here.
Alpha 71 cross. Rush GG at 10,000. QS landing east, altimeter 2995.
There's like 7 airports in the Turks and Caicos.
Cross Gooseville at 8,000.
There's one of them right there.
Making 45 clear direct C shell, climb and maintain 1010,000. Good. That's Nibbler, correct? Christian Nomadic 184, clear direct Nibbler. Spirit 1 Alpha, descend via the Mungie 1 arrival, except cross Mungie at 8,000. Orlando's landing north, altimeter tree 001.
And there's another little airport right out here somewhere. There's another one right there. Boy, it's cleared out here, huh?
Miami Central, Spirit 1 Alpha is back. Sorry for the hold up.
Spirit 1 Alpha, roger. Cross Mungie at 8,000. Orlando's landing north, altimeter tree 001.
Cross Mungie at 1,000. Can you again, please?
Exact 809, radar contact, clear direct. Clear direct, Buffett, climb and maintain flight level 410.
Jump seat view. There's no jump seat. What? There's literally no jump seat in this
809, clear direct, Buffett, climb and maintain flight level 410. Executive 409, Miami Center, well. Spirit 1820, leaving airspace to the south, Savannah Center is offline, frequency change approved.
Brewing, please.
American 3315, climb and maintain flight level tree 70.
So there's the airport right there, airport right there.
It's approved, let me know when you're back.
Another one right here.
Dominican 45, climb and maintain flight level 280.
So, I don't know. Whole lot of blue out here. Whole lot of blue.
Speedbird 208, Miami Center, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level tree 70.
I never had any issues with Wasim until
Potential aircraft, Miami Center, closing in 15 minutes.
last maybe 2 months, 2-3 months. Or did I not? Oh.
FedEx 1461, advise when you have Kilo on board, expect the RNAV runway 8 left approach. FedEx 1461, advise when you have Kilo on board, expect RNAV 8 left approach.
So next up, ATC is offline down in down in St. Martin. Just kind of a bummer. I tell you, it's actually, yeah, I mean, the water out here is darker. It definitely is a little darker. I've never really looked at REX Atmos. I've never, Atmos Core?
Roger, you're stepping away or you're staying? Are you stepping away or you're staying? Ah, roger.
I'm looking at it right now. I mean, it looks good, but it doesn't look. Huh? I don't know. I think the default views in the sim are pretty darn good. Default
Or
like
X-ray,
colors.
Charlie Golf Indy still.
But the water is definitely a little darker in real life. Definitely darker in real life. Let's see what an aisle seat is
Sure.
like.
Leave airspace to the east. New York Center is offline. Box 2000. Frequency change approved.
This is the real view. This is the view people are really used to.
Papa Romeo, Mike Juliet, Mike Miami Center. Why are you departing without calling me?
Well, that's a good question. Yeah, I mean, I just think I think default's pretty darn good. I have to say. I don't know how much is Atmos.
Papa Romeo, Mike Juliet, Mike vacate left or right off of the runway. Stay in tension.
I mean, I've always had good experiences with REX. Any sort of product I've had of theirs. $14.50, not too bad. Not too bad.
Upper Romeo, Mike Juliet, Mike runway 10 left, XCV Alpha. Before you start moving around the airport, if it's controlled, please call ATC for taxi.
So if I want ATC, I should divert to
American 45, contact Jacksonville Center on 135.902.
I still can't believe they shut down
Welcome back.
I still can't believe they shut down the Spirit VA. That's crazy. I'm actually going to look that up right now. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely bluer than...
Big Air 8768 Miami Center lock.
Start to see, you can start to see, the Dominican down there. I mean, it's definitely bluer, but the weird thing is that in real life, people always say, "Oh, the sim's too bright. The sim's too bright." You ever go outside in the Caribbean with no sunglasses on? It's really, really bright. Like, or if you sit in an airplane, looking out the window with no sunglasses on, it's
United 144 contact
bright.
Jacksonville Center on 135.9 TNCM.
You know, it's incredibly bright. I'm looking now to see if the Spirit Airlines VA is really shut down.
Target 2955 Miami Center.
Because that would depress me.
There's an American. Who's the American trying to call? Yeah, I have you 5x5.
I see one that's up. I see one Spirit Virtual Airlines.
Upper man, Mike, Juliet, Mike, winds 110 at 12, RNAV elbow, runway 10 left, lift, takeoff.
Oh, the Frontier VA, okay. Oh, probably VATSIM Partner Airlines, right? Of which mine is one, by the way. And
750 Golf Kilo Miami Center, cleared to Mike Charlie Zulu as filed. Maintain 4,000, expect flight level 36010 minutes after departure. Departure with me, squawk 5756, right back squawk code only. Number 750 Golf Kilo, right back correct. Call me when you're ready for taxi. Expect runway 5 to Boca altimeter 29908.
Yeah, so the virtual airline, Caribbean Virtual Airlines, which is the one I'm involved in.
1461, Clear Vica, clear on our runway 8 left.
There was a message the other day.
126 Hotel Romeo, expect ILS runway 10 left.
That somebody had to pay the
6 Hotel Romeo for ILS 10 left.
the fee, and nobody had, and that was out of my hands. I don't know what the deal is.
409, welcome back.
Yeah.
6 Hotel Romeo, sure, expect ILS runway 10 right.
So the VA is down for the count.
1257 Echo Miami Center, welcome. Go.
That's not a good sign.
Okay, that was 3 at once. Who was first?
So I gotta let my
Yeah, I heard a spare. Here's the spare calling. Spare wings 9918.
I gotta let my management know that the virtual
Spare
airline is down.
9918. Roger, runway 10 left. Taxi via Tango 7 Quebec Charlie. And it's open. You want 10 right? Spirit 9918. Roger, runway 10 right. Taxi via Quebec Julia. Up at 71, expect RNAV runway 9 from fan.
So I was involved in it. I mean, I was, you know, and I offered to take over the management of it, and
4312 Romeo Miami Center.
was told that they had it taken care of, so I would sort of left
4312 Romeo, clear to the Orlando Executive
Left it
Airport
be.
via radar vectors to join the Lyford 2 departure, then as filed. Maintain 3000, expect flight level 24010
things are not
departure.
looking good, Bob.
Departure with me, squawk 1305.
Oh, I probably shouldn't find it as funny as I do. Starting to see some land ahead.
4312 Romeo, read back is correct. I might be closed by the time you depart. So for now, monitor CTAF.
Where
Exec
is...
at 409, cross Hanks at 13,000, the NASA altimeter 29906.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out what's going on here.
Is requesting a PDC JetBlue. 2135, it's on the way, monitor CTAF. Now to 278, I'm closing up, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Well,
I'm 1257 Echo, climb and maintain flight level 370, I'm closing up, monitor advisory, good day.
over to advisory. Thanks for your help. Have a good day.
Yeah, Hopper Jet 71, I'm closing up, monitor CTAF 118.2. American 3315, I'm closing up, monitor advisory.
Alright, 122.8 is... What's the difference between CTAF and...
4201, I'm closed, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
As I switch this over here. So what's the difference between CCAF and Unicom, ladies and gentlemen? You always hear them say switch to Unicom on 122.8. It's not Unicom. Unicom is... CTAF is your Common Traffic Advisory Frequency. That is a what we call broadcasting in the blind. And what you're doing is you're just giving position reports. Schmarkash, what's going on? On CTAF, you're just giving position reports and getting position reports from other pilots. You're not actually expecting anybody to respond to your whatever your radio call is. Unicom, you're actually there's somebody monitoring Unicom, and somebody on Unicom is going to respond. Like Unicom might be an FBO, Unicom, and you're actually requesting something or telling somebody something or asking somebody something, and they're going to give you an answer. That's the difference between Unicom and CTAF. But yeah, the not looking good for the Caribbean VA. I mean, I sort of thought this might happen, to be honest with you. But I got other things going on right now that I gotta worry about. You know, what are you gonna do? When are we gonna start seeing Puerto Rico? That was a really horrible fake fake accent. When are we gonna start seeing Puerto Rico here? So Jets is top of descent. Jets is at 20:05. Half hour from top of descent. What do we got? How long until Jets? Yeah. I still like the Boeing FCOM and all that, but some I just reached out to the guy whose name is on the bill. Like I said, I offered to take over and run it, but I mean, it's, you know, there's nothing really to run except paying the bill. But what are you gonna do? This is my face the entire flight. This is all I do is just stare out the window. Way to keep changing from getting so many hours exactly. Oh, speaking of which, no, we got to get that cleared up, Bob, because tomorrow is ATR day. Tomorrow is ATR day. Oh, yes. I am looking forward to ATR day. Really curious to see what all they've done with the ATR, because I mean, honestly, that could very well be my my go-to airplane once that comes out, if it's in good shape. I love that airplane in real life, or in the even the earlier version of it I loved in the sim. So hopefully that gets squared away pretty soon, because I was actually planning on flying that plane tomorrow. I was actually planning on flying that plane tomorrow. So I guess that's not happening. And G. Cook, Scotland, what's going on? Probably not. I mean, I don't think we're gonna get, what is it? There's the 200, the 500, I think. I don't think so. I mean, I like the 72-600. That's pretty much suffices for me. I mean, I know there is the freighter version, right? The 72 freighter version, which I know a lot of places use in real life. In the Caribbean, they fly the freighter version around quite a bit. it's not DHL. Who flies it? FedEx flies the freighter version around the Caribbean. But no, I mean, I doubt we're gonna get other variations other than the ones we have. But at the same time, it's gonna be cool to have it updated and hopefully in good shape. Hopefully in good shape. Yeah, I mean, I never really had any problems with the 2020 with the what is it? I guess it's the 2020 version that's in 2024 right now. I never really had any problems with it personally, but I know a lot of people seem to. Freighter version is out. Yeah, the 500. Yeah, 'cause the 500 is like a lot of manual. I don't know. I mean, so PMDG is coming out with the 747 100 200, I believe, and then the 400. That to me is going to be a difficult airplane to fly because I mean, that's back in the era when they still had a flight engineer, and I'm sure they're going to have the flight engineer available and so on and so forth. But at the same time, I mean, that's a complicated airplane to fly. It's a complicated airplane to fly, period. Never mind Calto. We just passed Calto. Never mind without a lot of the automation. 14.1. I'm telling myself I'm going to oh, there we go. 14.1, perfect. I'm telling myself I'm going to start printing out my my flight plans and then like tracking fuel and stuff, but we'll see. So jets. It's just after jets is top of descent. So we're looking at 150 miles for top of descent. Cash, what's going on, buddy? Dash 8, yeah, a lot of people want the Dash 8. There is an ERJ 145, and there is a I don't know how good it is, but there is a There is a 145. I know there's an A220 in development. Okay, so the Embraer ERJ 145 for FlySim 2020 has a 1-star rating on SimMarket out of 11 ratings. So, yeah, it's not looking real good. That's not looking real good. And then there's the A220. I know that's in development. There's the north side of the Dominican right now. The Synaptic Simulations A220 is in final testing. That should be pretty cool. That's kind of a neat airplane. Seems like a lot of people like that airplane. Seems like a lot of people like that airplane. So I don't think we're gonna get any ATC service. The guy that made the Honda Jet are bringing a 145. Nice. 145. That is a tight airplane. You ever been in one of those in real life? Oh, that is a tight airplane. 0.1 stars. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. Got some traffic over there. Oh, I keep forgetting about that. I've been doing some weird. I've been doing a lot of things that I intend to do lately, and perhaps at some point I'll talk about why, but on the old channel here. But I've had a bit of a weird month. Last month, the 6 weeks has been pretty strange in my life. So we're just trying to keep on keeping on at this point. There's my airplane. Yeah, we'll skirt across the north side of the Dominican, north side of Puerto Rico. Squeeze our way down into, there we are right there. It's Puerto Rico. Squeeze our way down into Juliana here. Add a co-pilot's feature that tracks fuel at each waypoint. I like that. I like that actually. That's what I was talking about that a little bit ago, that I wanted to start printing out my flight plans and keeping an eye on exactly that, fuel management. What other boring things can we talk about? Let's talk about once this comes up here. Once this chart comes up, what is that? Certainly some airspace there. I'm looking at this this orange. Usually that's based on the St. Laurent VOR. I just don't quite know what it is. I was thinking it was, let's see, flight level 18,000 per foot. Is there no Class Alpha airspace? There has to be. Oh, you know why? Because it's U.S. That's why. But Class Alpha airspace is everywhere, is it not? This is Class A airspace from 18 up to flight level 600. So I'm sort of curious as to why that's on the chart. That's really kind of odd. What is that all about, you suppose? That's weird. No, it's Class A airspace, ladies and gentlemen. Not Class E. You see this? Class A 18 up to flight level 600. What is up with that? Oh, you got guinea pigs. I had a guinea pig once, a long time ago. That's yeah, okay. So this is to designate, let's see, the Circle Class A airspace around Puerto Rico is there to delineate the boundary of domestic procedures in the San Juan Flight Information Region that align with U.S. regulatory standards. How about that? Alright, so at what point do we start? See, 2030. What time is it now? No. Yeah, so we're definitely close enough that we can start prepping for descent here. So let's do that. Let's get some live weather here, some better weather. 22-hour flight. I tell you what, if I was in Newark, I'd leave too. Let's see. All right, we got 100 at 09. 1015. Temperature 30, dew point 58. That's physically impossible, but that's all right. So let's go. Let's see here. Loved bell peppers. That's funny. Cash, are you on VATSIM? Alright, let's check out our arrival performance here. Let's see, what's our landing weight going to be? Let's see. Right now, 13.1, 153,600. Uh, 11.1. What did I say? 13.1, 11.1, so 2,000, so 152,600. No, 151,600. If it's, yes, it is pounds. 151,600. Oh, that's right. It's 151.6. So, yeah. I mean, it's not a tight landing, but it's not it's not an easy one either. Never is. Alright, so let's see here. Alright, so we got the winds. And there we go. Calculated landing distance is good. The wall. Alright. Flight plan. Come down here. No, that's not what I have to do. Alright, perf. Let's do the perf. Next phase. So I'm sort of fumbling through this because QNH is 1015. Temperature temperature was ridiculous. What was it again? 30. Barrel minimums. Yeah, so now is when I realized that like I needed to sort of start thinking about this a little earlier than now. Barrel minimums. I believe it's, what is it? I think it's 5 something. Come on, chart. 700. It is 700. Okay. So much for my guess. So landing flaps 3. All right. Let's see. Okay. Do. Now we're gonna land flaps full. Alright, so let's see here. Set that. Alright. So, starting to get to the interesting part. Cash, that's so. Let's see. My recollection, and I'm not an expert at flying this plane, is landing config. If you enable this, it's flaps 3. No? So I'm flaps full right now, so you can see landing speed is 137. So this, selecting this would be flaps 3. Selecting this is flaps full. So you only click on this if you want flaps 3, which is not what I'm doing. So, no. I was thinking about that too earlier. Boy, it's 4 o'clock already. So, alright. Definitely don't want to activate approach phase. Approach phase. Yeah, we're gonna. I tell you, I mean, I like flying this plane, but it's just not anything to do. You know, there's like nothing to do. Is it 1015? No, what are you doing? 1015. And then pull standard. Minimums are set. Let's see here. Flight aware. I got a buddy on a long flight right now. He's heading from Johannesburg to London. That is a long time. So supposedly there's some showers here over top of San Juan. Doesn't look like it right now. But I remember when I used to fly, when I first started flying jets in the sim, I would be so nervous right now that I wasn't descending yet. How far is jets to Slugo? That's an excellent question. Oh, there's ATC. Cross Slugo at maintain flight level 110. Roger that. Yep. Via, what is it? Slugo. Via Slugo. Alright. We're really 255 miles from I don't think that's I don't think that is I don't think that's sufficient to get down, but I guess we'll find out, right? Ah, 100 miles. 98 miles. $98 miles, so whatever. Johannesburg. Two. London Heathrow. Let's see here. BWA 54. My buddy Captain Hughes. My buddy Captain Hughes is on BWA Flight 54 right now. BAW Flight 54. I don't like the fact that you can't set your descent altitude right now, right? You have to wait a little bit. In the old Scarbus. So we'll just wait. We'll just wait patiently. Wait patiently. While we're waiting patiently, why don't we read the chart? How's that for an idea? How about that for an idea? Alright, RNAV approach, we don't have to tune radios. Final approach course 096. Lessors, glide slope intercept at 17. LNAV, CDFA 700 feet. Airport elevation is 0. Minimum safe altitude is 4100. Missed approach, climbing right turn 4000 direct. On bed and hold. On bed is a teardrop entry. It should be technically it's a parallel entry, but I'm gonna fly the teardrop. Teardrop is outbound minus 30, so 140 minus 30 is 110.
Alpha Papa 510, turn left 114.
And what are we gonna do here? We're gonna go TNCM. CTAF, I gotta get the CTAF for Juliana. 18.7. Put that in. It doesn't make any difference, does it? 18.7. There's that. Transition level flight level 650. GNSS required. So we hit Slugo. We got 30.9 nautical miles and heading a 151 to Avaki. And this is kind of a curiosity of this approach. So you come to Avaki, inbound 095 to Lessor down to 1700. And then from lessor, it's 096, 3-degree glide slope down to the missed approach point, which is decision height. Well, yeah, I mean, decision height is 7. This is an interesting approach, actually, the more you think about it. Because normally an MDA doesn't really have a missed approach, an LNAV approach doesn't really have a missed approach point. This one does because it's a CDFA, constant descent final approach. So what that means is that the flight computer basically calculates a fake glide slope down to that 700 feet. Normally, and they've got both actually. So the reason the missed approach point is here is because if you don't have the capability of calculating a CDFA, then you just see it says DA-MDA. So decision altitude is for the CDFA approach. MDA is for, like, if you were flying, a Cherokee or whatever. MDA is minimum descent altitude. You come down to 700 feet and just fly along if you can see the runway. If you can't, you go around. 3-degree glide slope. We're going to be going 134 knots, I think it was. So figure about 700 feet a minute, which is pretty normal. Pappy on the left-hand side. Missed approach is climbing right turn to 4,000 direct on bed. So that's that. All pretty straightforward. This is what I like to see on my... And, okay, so here's another thing. So, Part 121 ops, you cannot start the approach if the weather is below minimums, right? You cannot go down and take a look at it. You got it. If the weather's below minimums, you cannot start the approach on a Part 121 ops, right? So, in this case, what is the initial approach fix? The initial approach fix is Avaki. Slugo is not labeled as initial approach fix, so it's not one. But minimums are 700 feet or runway visual range of 1,500 meters. So which of those two do you have to have in order to start the approach? You need the visibility. You do not need the whatchamacallit. I've flown right through. Oh, such a bozo. Alright. So I flew right through the descent because I was busy talking. I do that quite a lot, actually. I do that quite a lot, so we should catch up. Let's throw out the speed brakes here, and hopefully we'll catch up on the glide slope. Yeah. This is what happens when your pilot is too busy flapping his gums. So that's where we're going to catch up on the glide slope. Bo-bo-bo. So another thing I don't like on the Airbus is they don't give you the vertical deviation anywhere on here. But that's alright. Probably avoid this problem just by not talking so much. Oh no, it's 2,400 meters for a Category C aircraft, which is what I am. I did enter the destination data. Unless I'm missing something here. 45 miles from Slugo. I want to get right back on profile here. There we go, back on profile. Okay, whatever. Data is all entered, is it not? I don't know what else it wants me to enter. Not quite sure what it wants me to enter, but we're not going to worry about that. So landing lights at 10,000. All right, we're getting there. Wow, that's mean. I've crashed. You know, I was thinking about this actually today earlier. We don't really see accidents in the sim. I mean, you don't. You know, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I was thinking about it. I've only crashed one time in the sim. Well, I take that back. I've crashed a Saba a few times, but I've only had one jet crash in the sim, like accident crash, and that was a CRJ coming in here to Juliana, and I was flying the VOR approach, and I ballsed it up. And if you get behind the power, curve on a jet, you're in deep doo-doo. People don't think about it. Alright, we're 17 from Slugo. From Slugo, passing through flight level 170. And it is flight level 170 down here. They, I don't know why they do it, but, well, probably because it's much shorter flights, I'd have to guess. I don't understand why they don't just have a uniform flight level like we do in the US. But they don't in Europe, they don't in a lot of places in the world. Let's see. Ooh. So, coming up on Stugo. Alright, time to start taking this seriously. Were we not taking it seriously before? Probably not. Alright, we should be at Slugo at... Missed approach altitude is what? 4,000. Just when I was starting to dial in my my 737 landings, I go and do this to myself. Yeah, so Bob, that I don't know if you saw the accident up in Toronto, I think it was. In like January or February, they flipped it over. It was a nasty crosswind. It was like a 17 gust and 26 crosswind, nasty weather, and newish, definitely a newish pilot in the right seat who was pilot flying on that one, and Juliana traffic, Spirit Wings 100, Slugo inbound in the RNAV 10, Princess Juliana. And yeah, just it didn't go well. And she crashed it, flipped it over. But she pulled the power to idle at like 150 feet. If you do that in a jet, you are not going to be in good shape. Not going to be in good shape. I want to keep that speed. Yeah, 1,000 feet hitting the ground. Hey, Peter, what's going on? Yeah, we're doing a little Spirit Wings. We're doing a little Spirit Wings tribute here this afternoon. And we'll see how we do here. We'll see. I get nervous easy when I'm flying jets because I'm not a jet pilot, but I'm sort of nervous that the plane's not slowing down here. But let's go. I have entered the destination data 11 times. I don't know what else you want from me. We're still 22 miles from Mabaki, but nonetheless. I still think Airbus did everything backwards from Boeing just to do it backwards from Boeing. Like the lights going that way, the switches. Alright. $15 from Avaki. I'm gonna go ahead and hit that. For some reason I'm not feeling quite comfortable with where we are right now, but that's alright. Busy setting up OBS for possible streaming, but can't get my overlay. Yeah, it's yeah, Peter, I'm flying the Airbus for our friends at Spirit who are no longer flying. But yeah, OBS is a pain to set up. It really is. Oh my gosh, Chris, I did see that. That was insane. That was insane. Like, yeah, I have no words for what that was all about. That was absolutely crazy. So it's weird how things happen like that, right? It never happened before, and now all of a sudden planes are hitting vehicles on the runway. Juliana traffic, Spirit Wings 100, 10 miles from Avaki, RNAV 10, Juliana. Yeah, it is too bad what happened to Spirit. It really is. You know? Flaps 1. Ground spoilers armed. I don't know why it's not letting me arm the speed brakes, but it's not. There is Anguilla. There's our destination. Okay. Juliana traffic, Spirit Wings 100 turning a 10-mile final runway 10, Juliana. Not a particularly big fan of the mode I'm in right now. It doesn't really seem like the airplane is in the mood to slow down and land. 10-mile final, 3,000 feet. We're good. Ah, okay. So medium is the hardest we can go for
2,500.
All right, we'll go gear down flaps 3. Peter, I know you know the Airbus very well. I don't, which is why I'm nervous. I tend to actually fly this airplane pretty well. No lights, that's a good sign. Once we pass Lessor here. Juliana traffic, Spirit Wings 100, 5-mile final 10, Juliana. So we'll go full flaps, missed approach altitude is set. Alright, gear down 3 green, auto brake set, flaps set, speed brakes armed, or spoilers armed, whatever they call them in the old Airbus. Alright, 1,200 for 700. I always get the feeling that this airplane is a lot slower than the Boeing on landing. I don't know why. I just feel like more comfortable with this airplane on landing than I do in the Boeing, even though I like the Boeing more by quite a margin. 900 for 700. And autopilot is off. I would be warned too if I was flying.
100 above.
Alright. Wind is pretty strong out of the right.
Minimum.
Continuing.
$500.
Yep. I feel like this is a stability airplane. Like, you really got to stay stable on this plane. This doesn't really like it. Like the Boeing, you got to kind of goof around with on short final. This airplane just likes to be nice and
100.
Steady.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard.
I mean, it was a little firm, but overall, reversers, please. Reversers, please. So none of my reversers worked. Boy, those brakes are going to be hot. Brake temps, 8,000. I think I may have wanted to disable the flight directors at 700 feet, but whatever. All good. That wasn't too bad. I mean, I think that was a little firm. Yeah, that's the WestJet. It's the fly-by-wire. You don't have to correct your move. That's an interesting. It's interesting, Peter, because I've noticed like you just sort of this airplane just sort of let it fly for lack of a better way to express it, right? There's a really good fried chicken restaurant right over here. I like me some fried chicken. Mrs. Islandson Pilot likes her some fried chicken too. Juliana traffic, Spirit Wings 100 back taxiing runway 10 full length. Princess Juliana. I mean, it's just sort of such a, just sort of such an easy plane to fly. There's almost nothing to it, really. I just feel like there's no art to flying this airplane, I guess is maybe one way I'd put it. You know? It's just sort of... But so Peter, I would agree with a lot of planes, right? Like for me, I don't have to wonder in the Boeing. I don't have to wonder what the airplane's doing. Do you know what I mean? Like it's always very easy for me to understand where the plane is systems wise and like what it's doing. Whereas with the Airbus, like I mean, I think I hit approach mode way too early, and the great hotel right here called Mary's Boone. Really nice little mom and pop hotel. It doesn't look like a big brick building. Fun place. But I don't know, it always feels like to me I'm just kind of always wondering what this airplane is up to. Then again, may have something to do with the fact that I only half pay attention to what I'm doing. We're gonna give Spirit Wings, you know, but that's the thing. I mean, I guess it is as long as you want, but to me, it's like you. I mean, you definitely have to understand what mode the airplane is in. And that's the thing. Like with Boeing, you're just flying. You don't have to so much worry about it's in, you know, whatever mode and this mode and whatever. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a Boeing guy, always will be. You know what plane I really like and I don't fly nearly enough is the 777. 777 is a great airplane. That is a great airplane. 777 to me has more. It has more automation, but the right amount of more automation than the 737. Love that airplane. Alright, we're gonna take gate 3 here, Alpha 3. Alpha 3. Alright. There we go. Let's go up here. Go APU bleeds on. Oh, no. There's my... There is my Boeing logic once again for you. So that was not good parking either. What did we get there? That's not too bad. I mean, yeah, the 320s and the 310. I was just actually a little bit long. Other than that, pretty darn good. So there you have it. I mean, that's my first and only Spirit Wings flight. I'm sure I'll never do another one. Let's look at the appalling landing. Let's see what happened. There's my 105th landing at Princess Juliana. Let me see. Ooh, yeah, that was a little tough. That was a little firm. 420. The landing G-force is 1.08, which is really all that matters. I mean, that was a little bit firm. I'm gonna admit that one. A little bit firm on that one, but the reason why I'm setting up OBS so that you can watch how I'm flying the Airbus. No, but Peter, I mean, you clearly know the Airbus. I don't. And I'm not a big fan of the Max either. Yes, I do. Hey, Christy, what's going on? Yeah, R.I.P. Spirit. It's unfortunate. You know, it's got to be dispiriting for the, you know, because somebody somewhere had to sit there and go, you know what? That's it. We're done. You know, somebody had to make that decision, and that's tough. You know, tough. But yeah, it's the way life goes sometimes. So, in any event, that was our flight. We are unloading here and offloading our passengers. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna be gone all day tomorrow, so I'm not gonna be flying tomorrow, I don't believe. But I hope everybody enjoyed the flight. I thank everybody for coming out, and wish everybody a good rest of your day. Welcome to Princess Juliana, and we'll talk soon, everybody. Take care.